Under the beating sun, Haitians search the rubble by hand for lost loved ones. Fears of disease grow as bodies pile up on the streets. Violence breaks out as hundreds of thousands are desperate for food and water. And the first U.S. aid starts pouring in. But there's a bottleneck at the airport. CBS News has a team of correspondents deployed throughout the earthquake zone to bring you special expanded coverage of the disaster in Haiti.
This is the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric, reporting tonight from Haiti.
Good evening, everyone. Night is falling here in Port-au-Prince for the third time since the earthquake devastated this country, and the desperation and danger grow by the hour. Bodies piling up everywhere could lead to an outbreak of disease. Gangs of looters roam the streets, and thousands upon thousands of Haitians have no homes, no food, no water. The Haitian Red Cross estimates as many as 50,000 have died. It's run out of body bags. The State Department confirms one American death, and President Obama today announced $100 million in U.S. assistance as he addressed the people of Haiti directly.
We say clearly and with conviction, you will not be forsaken, you will not be forgotten.
The immediate problem is getting aid into this country. There's such a bottleneck at the airport, the FAA has had to stop any more U.S. planes from entering the country. Port-au-Prince Airport resembled a United Nations meeting on a crowded tarmac. Rescue teams from Belgium, Colombian police, a Venezuelan Air Force C-130 unloading medical supplies, another C-130 from Brazil, the U.S. military arriving in full force. An outpouring of supplies from everywhere.
We stand in solidarity with our neighbors to the south, knowing that, but for the grace of God, there we go.
Now the help must get to the 3 million Haitians who need it. Nearly every street is an obstacle course of debris and the dead. Roads have become morgues. There's no electricity or running water. Makeshift hospitals are overwhelmed.
Now we have about 10 or 12 doctors only.
And how many patients?
The destruction is so widespread, relief agencies must prioritize who gets assistance first. The Coast Guard is helping with that. We flew on a plane usually used for maritime search and rescue, but today its mission is far different.
We have the ability in this aircraft to send live pictures back to our command centers, and so they can get a real-time picture as to what's occurring on the ground, and then we can direct resources to where it's most needed.
The images, along with their GPS coordinates, will direct relief on the ground.
Gosh, what a mess, huh?
Terrible, terrible. But coordinating this massive effort is still a monumental challenge.
My heart really goes out to these folks. I can't even imagine what it'd be like to lose your family and have this much suffering around you.
Meanwhile, Fairfax, Virginia's Urban Search and Rescue is here, along with teams from LA and Miami. Even the Chinese are lending a hand. The Fairfax team's first job, the UN headquarters here, where as many as 100 people are trapped and feared dead. After a slow, painstaking search, a miracle. For 40 hours, Tarmo Javir, a UN security specialist from Estonia, was trapped in what was once his office. He emerged, exhausted but triumphant.
Mr. Javir, are you glad to be out? What do you think?
Of course I am.
And that Citibank building collapse we told you about yesterday, and the injured assistant heading to a hospital in the Dominican Republic, crushed concrete is now mixed with scattered paperwork. An eerie reminder that Tuesday before 4:53 p.m., it was just another day at the office.
All quiet on top.
While untrained Port-au-Prince residents were able to rescue 2 people overnight underneath the building, for the 3 employees still buried there, a second team from Fairfax came here, hoping for another happy ending.
It's an incredible amount of devastation and an incredible amount of people that probably lose their lives here. And honestly, the hardest part is to know how many people that aren't going to be able to be saved.
Relief workers say the first 72 hours after a disaster are critical to saving lives. That window is quickly closing as Haiti moves from shock to desperation.